Something that happened to me when I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder is getting met with a lot of opposition. Everyone in my life, when I told them my diagnosis, they were um, very much against the diagnosis. And what's strange to me, even my former therapist of 7+ years, she was like, "You are so not borderline. That is not you. This is what you have. You've been misdiagnosed." Um, The thing that sucks about this is I was diagnosed a second time with borderline personality disorder. However, none of the psychiatrists who I've talked to have even bothered to look at the report that my therapist wrote out for me. She wrote like a 3-page report when she stopped being my therapist, and I was supposed to get new care that I didn't get. Um, so yeah, if you've been misdiagnosed or if you're in that whole realm, I'd love to hear from you. Also, it wasn't just opposition. It was like people were like angry with me. They're like, "You don't have," like, they're like, "This is what you have." Like this, like, and it is so weird to me because like if I had left the hospital and I told people in my life like, "Hey, I've been diagnosed with cancer or I have a heart condition or a brain tumor," I don't think anybody would be arguing with me about it. But because it's psychiatry, of course, everybody is an armchair psychiatrist. The last thing I want to say is it sucks being in this state of limbo, being this confused and having people like mental health professionals. It almost feels like they're against each other. It sounds so strange, but like when I was in the hospital, I remember a nurse being like, "Oh, well," like having that kind of attitude with my former therapist. And I'm like, what is going on here? What is going on here? I don't get it. I am so confused. Like, but even regardless of what my diagnosis is or whatever, I still find DBT skills to be very useful. I still find mindfulness to be incredibly useful, regardless if you have a mental illness or not. Everybody is dealing with their own emotions and their own mental state every day. It doesn't matter. Like, you have to look after your mind. And yeah, it just sucks that when you try to get help, sometimes you end up being even more confused.